All right, so a breakfast cottage pie recipe. Very simple. Right here I have just a medium potato, cut up nice and small, boiling until it's soft, of course, making mashed potatoes. When that's done, I'm gonna strain it and then put a little bit of butter back in the pan and then put just a splidge of milk, or half and half in this case, and then an egg yolk. You could just do the whole egg if you don't like to waste that, but I don't want the egg whites. And then over here we have the main part. We have all of that, which is half an onion, whatever kind you like. Sweet is the one I usually go with. And then one green bell pepper, and then a pound of whatever meat you want. In this case, I have these morning sausages, just a branded one I get at the store. If you want to use ground beef and you want to cook it fresh, start with that. Get that browned up, just about a pound. And then add the vegetables and let them soften for a little bit. In this case, I just throw the vegetables in first, get them warmed up, and then I take all the sausage patties and then cut them up into like just little 1-inch cubes or 1-inch squares. So just however you want to do that. Just get this all warmed up, get the juices going. Once that's done, I don't do this anymore, but there's usually a bit of grease down there. So you can take some flour, just sprinkle it on top, and then it should be about medium high, really about medium right now. Put it down to low and just put some flour in there, or flour and water mixture, whatever you do, and try and get all that soaked up. And then that'll be that. And then to this mix, and especially if you just have ground beef, and which doesn't have a lot of flavor, add some garlic powder and some paprika, anything else you think you'd like. The guy I follow the recipe from put some Worcestershire sauce in that. I don't like that, so I don't do that. And since this is morning breakfast sausages, they're already seasoned for me, so I really don't have to add much. I just kind of do it, just a little bit of extra flavor. And then some ketchup, probably about a tablespoon. I don't measure any of this, but I know this is like about a tablespoon of ketchup. Just a little bit of sweetness. And then of course everything gets salt and pepper to your taste. I like a lot of pepper. And then after this is done, and it's come down, all the flours absorbed everything, the spices that are in there, we move it to this little pan. I think it's like a 6x9. So just kind of put it in there, pack it down, and then we take the potatoes, and it really doesn't matter what they are. If they're pretty hard or really runny, like almost a batter, it doesn't matter. So just put that on top and try and keep it nice and clean. And then make sure to put that up against the edge. And it's especially important if you have all the grease left in here and you didn't put flour in here, because that's going to bubble out. It takes about half an hour, 35 minutes, in a 400-degree oven. All of that grease is going to splatter out and go to your oven and just make a lot of smoke. So if you don't put flour in the meat and the vegetables, strain it if you can. I'm just going to leave the lid on for me, and I'm actually going to do that. Otherwise, and if you don't put the potatoes up into the edge and really pack it in, it's just going to make a mess. So that should be it. After that, let it cool for like 15 minutes, and then enjoy.